Hello and welcome to Cloud Monday. Today we have a new game that's actually an old game that's also kind of what we played last time, but it's also different. As you see, it's the Sly trilogy. So this is the PS3 HD release of Sly Raccoon, Sly 2 Band of Thieves, and Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves, all together in one collection that had 3Ds for HD. And I'm really curious. Mini games. Ooh. So I'm really curious about this version because we played the PS2 on PS4, PS5 version of Sly Raccoon, and the controls kind of tripping me up a little bit. So I'm wondering if this HD version might have been tweaked enough, or should we say, modernized for the PS3 generation, that I would actually prefer playing this version of the game. So at the moment there's the PS2, the PS3, and the PS4, PS5 versions. So let's play this one. So last time it started straight in to a cutscene in France. No, this is the same start as the PS2 version. Yeah, this is the same. Not really noticing any huge differences. Although this being 16:9, I think it's different. I think last time it was 4:3. Let's get straight into a game.
Sly! Do you read me?
Yeah, I read you. Loud and very loud.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Trying to break into police
This is all very, very
headquarters does
familiar.
that.
Get over it, Bentley. You're safe in the van. I'm the thief here. I've got to steal that file from Inspector
That's
Connolly
it for me.
Fox.
The main purpose
Well, count
of
on
doing
me
this
to be your
video
eyes and
is
ears, buddy. Got their
let's
security
see if
system totally
I
scoped.
prefer how
Get
this game
inside.
plays.
You're gonna have to go through
If it
that
plays any
near
differently.
vent.
All right.
If it's
I'm
exactly
going
like PS2 version, then perhaps it's going to be a bit mature.
All you gotta do is grab the file and get
But
back
there's
to
also a
the
difference
van.
in terms of the
We'll do
emulation.
rest.
Just keep that engine running, Murray.
PS4,
I'll be down
PS5
in no
version
time.
lets you save anywhere. I just hit options on controller, and I would save. But here, it's the PS3 version. Hidden options did nothing. You got start, save and quit. We'll see how useful that is later. Left, right, no up or down. Immediately, the camera is how I want it to be. Now, is there any lag in the controls? So 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. I think it's pretty speed, doesn't it?
Hey, Bentley, I think I'm seeing things. Must be vertigo or something. Can you see those crazy blue lights?
Really? I've read about this. Master raccoon thieves are able to sense thieving opportunities, which manifest themselves as unexplainable blue auras. According to my research, all you have to do is get near them and hold down the circle button, and you should perform a super sneaky master thief move.
Hold down the circle button near blue auras. I'm on it.
So I'm actually a little excited now. Oh, hold it down. Because in the very first video we did, I found it difficult to get past this part because the jumping was just a little off. So jumping from here across, I would not be able to make that jump or that jump quite quickly because it felt like there was a little delay. But also it felt like it was the game and not so much the online
Be extra careful
streaming
here,
aspect of
Sly.
it.
Break
Because remember,
one
this
of
is a
those
video
laser
signal.
beams and you'll set off the alarms.
This is the
Not to
PS3
mention you'll be
video signal.
fried to a crisp.
The trade-off we have is that because it was emulated, I could save anywhere by hitting options. Options does nothing here. Start does this. but also with the software,
Nice job.
I could
You're in.
rewind time.
Inspector
That's quite
Carmelita
important
Fox's office is behind the red door.
because as I was having some trouble with the platforming, I was dying quite a lot.
That door must be super reinforced, Sly.
So I was making a lot of use of that rewind feature. This PS3 version does not have it. So in some respects, it's a more true to life version of the PS2 game than what we play with Rewind. But yeah, I'm not noticing any lag with controls, and the fact that the cameras are more, shall we say, modernized. I mean, yes, I grew up with Mega Drive, PS1, PS2 cameras being the opposite way, but it doesn't mean I enjoyed it as much as I enjoy how they are now. 937. Hopefully we're going to be able to get past this section, and the next section is quite quick. But this isn't a race. If it happens, it happens, you know. The goal isn't to try and beat the PS2 version. The goal is just to see what I'm personally more comfortable with.
We'll be waiting in the getaway van.
Typically in this series, PS3 games do really well as a cloud streaming game. Typically, the video we get is much more stable.
Criminal!
There she is.
You foolish raccoon. I've caught you red-handed.
Ah, Carmelita. I haven't seen you since I gave you the slip in Bombay.
Which reminds me, you need to return the Firestone of India to its rightful owners.
Ah, and I was gonna give it to you as a little token of my... Hey, you know, that bazooka really brings out the color of your eyes. Very fetching.
You think? This pistol packs a paralyzing punch. You ought to try it. Might snap you out of your crime spree.
And give up our little rendezvous?
Plenty of time for that once you're safely behind bars.
Love to stick around and chat, but I just dropped by to pick up this case file. I think you've had it long enough.
There we go, run. No coins, so just get out of here quick. Ooh. That didn't happen last time, and I can't rewind. So... no. We're back here? Gotta do all this again. Okay, there's something bothering me over here. Smash that. What's this? Okay, it's not making us jump anywhere, is it? No. Whee! Okay, I've just been seeing that bouncing, I just wanted to know what it was. Oh man, we gotta start all the way from over here. So, in terms of which is the better version of the game to play, it's really not going to be that black and white. This one may have more modern controls, but it doesn't have any rewind feature. Oh, nearly didn't do it. Thankfully, we don't have to do all the same speeches again, which I do think is a nice touch. I'm also thinking that the jumping feels a little bit more accurate. One of the things I mentioned in the last video was that sometimes I didn't feel like we quite landed exactly where we expected it to be. Ooh, nearly.
You can't escape me, raccoon!
Once again, my gang and I had given
I
Inspector
was like, it's
Carmelita
probably the
Fox
same
the slip.
cartoon from
I was surprised to
PS2
see how much she
version.
took it. Finally, the secret police file I'd been searching
It's got
for
the same
all
box
these years.
like the other one.
With this, I could avenge
Perhaps
my family
they've
and regain possession of our most
HDified it a
valuable
little bit.
treasure. It all began when I was just a kid, bouncing on my father's knee. You see, I come from a long line of master thieves who kept all their secrets of sneaking and stealing in an ancient book. The Thievius Raccoonus.
Yes.
Anyone who read it learned to be especially sneaky, which is why we specialize in stealing from criminals. After all, there's no honor, no challenge.
It kind of feels like the colours are
stealing
perhaps a
from
little
ordinary
bit more
people.
vibrant.
You rip off a master criminal, and you know you're
Maybe
a
they
master
like touched
thief.
up the contrast and brightness.
Well, on the night I was supposed to inherit the book, 5 visitors came unannounced to our door. My father fought to protect
So in the
us,
last 2
but the
games we
gang of
played
villains known as
of the
Thievius
PS2 version on
Five
PS4,
overpowered him and ransacked
we did
my
the first
house until
boss.
they found the Thievius Raccoonus.
Of course, that'll be the goal
My
here as well.
family's manual of thieving greatness fell into their filthy hands. They tore the book into 5 pieces and split it up, each villain disappearing to the farthest corners of the world to commit dastardly crimes. Broken alone, I was dumped at the town orphanage. There I met 2 guys who became my lifelong buddies and trusted crew. Bentley, techno genius and strategist supreme, and Murray, part-time driver and full-time burden. Together we pledged to track down the Fiendish 5, avenge my father, and steal back the Thievius Raccoonus. I knew I was about to face the toughest test of my life. On this mission, I would either become a master thief like my ancestors before me, or fail and allow my family name to bite the dust.
So no pressure. So look for the icon for save.
That was a nice piece
Bottom
of
left.
work back there at police headquarters, Sly. Come see me if you want to check out any of your old movies. I've got them all here on my computer. Use the left analog stick to move around the hideout and the X button to select things.
It is nice, I said this in the last videos, that the game doesn't
I've already
care about
plotted a route to our
the
first
tutorial
target.
getting in the way of the gameplay and story. It's there to help you, and that's what they're more keen about.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on Sir Raleigh the Frog.
Yeah.
As a young man, this hot-tempered frog grew bored of his life of luxury and privilege. On a whim, he tried his hand at a bit of piracy and found it to his
Just a bit.
liking. Raleigh, who quickly became addicted to crime, was brought into the Fiendish 5 as chief machinist, where his evil tinkering genius rose to new heights. The last reported sighting of this mad machinist was off the soggy coast of the Isle of Wrath, a small island uncomfortably situated in the middle of a perilous Welsh triangle.
There's the 4x3 bit here, so this is probably from the PS2 version. If you see 4x3 or letterboxing, that's probably old PS2 stuff. This is exactly what we had when we played the PS2 version on PS4, PS5. There's widescreen stuff that's new. It's just nice that the camera's here, but I am concerned about not having a rewind. We need the coins because we get a lucky horseshoe when we do.
Hey,
That lets us
Sly,
take a hit.
I just spotted something that's going to complicate the mission. See that nasty-looking gate? It blocks the only road leading into Raleigh's hideout.
No problem. I'll just use my climb move.
Okay, but remember, you can only climb on certain objects, like pipes and ropes.
Yeah, sure, and like that ladder there?
That is correct, but do not forget, Sly. You have to get close.
Then hit the circle button to grab it. Yeah. Relax, Bentley. I live for this stuff.
Yeah, and that's what worries me.
But I haven't forgotten that this is part of Cloud Monday. So yes, well personally I am looking at which is the better version of the original Sly game. I will also be paying attention to streaming, and so far it's pretty much the same. And so far I haven't felt any issues. Like the stuff loading in the background, that's not the cloud streaming service, that's just the PS3. I don't know if you'll be able to grab that. Oh yes, we can. I don't think we've been taught it, but it's circle. I just remember that from last videos. And it's nice with the UI, it's also HD'd. Okay. I still want to do that gate here. Seagull's like having a panic attack.
Hold on, Sly. See those searchlights? One careless step and you'll be subjected to acute combustion.
That's why the rewind was kind of nice.
I'm just
If we did
trying
trip
to
any of
keep
this
you
stuff,
alive,
we could just
partner.
rewind it.
Fortunately for you, I launched these signal repeaters throughout Raleigh's fortress. Get close to one, and I can checkpoint your progress.
Nice.
So I might have to be a little bit slower in my approach. But that sort of hydrant looking thing, orange thing in the middle of the path, if we can just get to that, we can smack it and I'll turn all this off. See? All done. I have a feeling like that is happening more than we did last video, where he actually grapples to it. I feel like we would jump near it or beside it, and we never, kind of like this. But now it feels like that's happening a little bit more. It'll be interesting to see that. This is a checkpoint. But you can see in the bottom left, there's no save signal. So I don't believe it's actually saving. It just means that if we have to restart from anywhere, that's where it's going to restart us.
That big blimp is where Raleigh is hiding out.
You know, that blimp looks more like a machine than a hideout.
You're right, Sly. That is a storm machine. It's the reason why it never stops raining around here.
That explains all the wrecked ships.
But why would Raleigh want bad weather at his own hideout 24/7?
Beats me. But rain or shine, I'm gonna steal my family's book back. And if Raleigh gets in my way, it's on.
Very, very kind of smooth, isn't he? Yeah, remember he got me last time. Okay, so in the background there, we just had a bunch of, I think it was like macro blocking. So instead of fine detail, we had more squares of color. That's a result of the streaming. I remember this being a little difficult last time as well. Nuts. Again, no rewind. Thankfully the checkpoint's kinda quick and kinda near where we were. But the further we get away from the checkpoint, the more frustrating that's gonna be. We don't need to collect those bottles again, so that's nice as well. We're not purposely out to try and collect all these bottles. Just that it would be nice to try it at least once. And the first one's always going to be the easiest, so I might try to put a bit more effort into it.
Nice job so far, Sly. To get over the next gate, you'll need to grab onto this hook using your cane. Just jump and hit the circle button.
Got it. Jump and hit the circle button to grab onto hooks.
Yep. There we go. It's still a PS2 game and slightly touched up for PS3, so we're not getting like huge shadow on the ground to tell me exactly where that was. Goodbye. So now we can take a hit. I think if we get another 100, we get a gold one, so it's 2 hits. And no checkpoint. So we've got these to worry about. And worry about the coins once the lights are off. Need to get that orange hydrant there and then we're done. Ooh. Okay. I don't know what the trophies are for this version of the game. I wonder if they're different to the PS2 or PS4 version.
That large vault has got to be somehow related to those clues in bottles you've been collecting. If you can locate all the clues in this area, I should be able to crack the code and get you inside it. You can't open this vault without finding the rest of the clues. Bummer, you can't open this vault without finding the rest of the clues.
Yeah, sorry for the commentary disappearing there. I've had computer trouble all day and I don't know exactly where it stopped, but
That blimp looks like the most secured
complete
location on this
crash
planet.
of my laptop.
If Raleigh's
Completely.
really as smart as his police
We're
files
talking
suggest,
full restart
that's where I'll find
on
him.
its own accord.
Wonderful idea, but your
Calling out
plan
videos
is
today.
flawed.
Why?
Went up
Because it's
Thursday
impossible to get near him.
and
To
it
access Raleigh's blimp,
completely locked
you would
up.
have to
Lost
sneak through
everything
that
from the
high
audio
voltage
recording for
power
that
tube.
video.
To do that without getting electrocuted,
So who
you'd have to
knows,
destroy
hopefully
that power
we'll have some
generator.
talk here
And
about
to do
this
that,
game.
you need 2 more of Raleigh's treasure keys, which are heavily guarded.
Interesting. So when are you gonna get to the impossible part?
Fine, but I warned you. I marked the areas you need to hit with holographic markers. Follow them to your objectives.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. It's your funeral.
Alright, hopefully the recording's now fixed. I didn't get all the bottles from the last section. I was missing 2. And the ironic thing is, I think I got more than the last time.
Wow, you found a lucky charm.
Now gold, you
That'll
see.
protect you when you take any damage.
So I feel like I've missed 2 easy ones and found 2 harder ones than last time.
I see, chaps. My heartiest congratulations to you all. The Storm Machine has sunk its 50th ship last night, and the Luke has already been unloaded. Our operation is moving along splendidly.
Well, let's go and do this one. Yeah. Okay, I remember this.
Better close those furnace doors. Jump and press the square button. That'll slam them shut.
I remember, not permanent. But I felt more confident about making that hit. Oh, a little bit of break up there from the video. You can see it's a bit of macro blocking.
Eureka! We're in the engine room. My analysis tells me
Ball
that if
right
you
there.
trace the spinning
They're not
crankshaft
typically
all the way
difficult.
back to its source, you'll find Raleigh's treasure key and sabotage his machine while you're at it.
There we go. Yeah, I think I said earlier in the video recording that typically PS3 games, the video quality we get from the service is usually quite good.
Hold down the circle button near the blue stealth auras to perform super sneaky thief moves.
But the difficulty with PS3 games is that sometimes you might be able to get to the save menu quickly, but saving may not be quick. With this game, hit start, and we could save and quit. We can't save or quit, we can save and quit together. So hopefully at the end of the video I'll try and show that off, just to see how fast or slow it is. Like one of the games I think of is Elder Scrolls 4. It was quite easy to get to a save, but that game took a little while to save. Yes, I don't think I managed to do this last time. Aha! Okay, I think I got them. Again, this is the point in this video isn't to do a perfect of Sly. But if I can get them, I'll try. See that little white light that came out? That's the save. On the PS2 version, it kind of flashed the whole screen. It's really off-putting. There we go. Yeah, the enemy saw me. You can hear the boss music playing in the background. And got you. Aha, I remember this being a little tricky last time. It's nice having played this once before, twice technically, because then all these little bits are a little bit easier. And who knows, it could be also that the controls are just that little bit more refined and accurate. That I'm also finding this easier. Like the jumps, the landing, the hooking is landing, the climbing's landing, everything feels like it's just a little bit more accurate. Okay, I was watching for that yellow line. That caught me out last time I tried this. I want to try and get on the pipes. See? I didn't quite get it, but the game kind of did it for me a little bit. And whilst that sounds like easy mode, it's actually what Sly Cooper's known for. Its jumping mechanics are really famous. It's also what worked so much in Infamous. They carried the same jumping mechanics over. So it meant, was it Cole in that game? It meant you could really trust where he was going to land. I remember there being bottles. Yeah, some up there on that machine. Okay, not going to worry about that then. Our gold protection is now silver, so we've taken one hit.
meant to do here? Ah, he's the wrong way. There we go. Again, there. I can see another bottle over there. Not worried about it. Okay, our first key. Woohoo! Thank you, game, for saving me there. Well, I know it says the second key, but that's all together for the whole island. It's the first key of the section that we're in that we need to do. That we need to get. So let's go up here and do this one. Oh, no one's racing, so didn't matter. And we got protection again. I never worked out how to get this last time. Oh. I'm pretty sure I jumped and smashed that before and nothing happened. You know, the loading times aren't bad. Obviously, it may not be like PS5 levels quick, but it does feel pretty quick and quicker than just emulating the PS2 version straight. Yeah, I'll be fine. Whoops. I'll be fine. Famous last words. Just need to get through this one and turn that off. Now that was a pain. Watch. Come forward and it shoots at me. But the thing is, it followed me. So I don't think I can find cover. Huh, that did work. So it's in the middle there. There we go. Well, that's a safe, but it's not the safe. The safe's over there. I do like how our staff works as a long-range weapon, but also as a long-range collection. Can we destroy these? Yeah, we can. Okay. It would have been nice if we could have had the coins like magnetically attached to us. I wonder if that's going to be an ability later on in the game. Come on guys, what are you going to do? There we go, smack. And you? Smack. There we go. I remember this being quite tricky. But again, we've got some macro blocking. So we've got squares of colour rather than fine detail. It's not too bad in this version of the game because everything's that much bigger. The UI elements are bigger. On the PS2 version, UI elements were kind of small. Oh, it's getting a little rough now. So we've got that warning in the top right. If that gets any worse, I'll have to manually save. Okay. We've got to save and quit. Save, 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 save. Oh, thank goodness. So it put us into this game, but yeah. We saved. We did okay. And this is what happens. That is one of the downsides of PlayStation Plus, is that it's only a 20-second warning, and it itself will not save for us. There's no like save state on their end. We ourselves have to manually in-game save. And that's why the emulator games are great, because it's so quick and easy to save anywhere. Luckily on this PS3 game, it was also quick and easy to save. As often actually some of the PS4 games are really tricky. One of the Tales games was, I think it was Tales. No, Scarlet Nexus. It's like there's only manual save points, and they're like every 20 to 30 minutes in the game. So what we're going to do, we'll head to the speed test now. And as you can see in settings, it's under network and test internet connection. So we have an idea of what I'm working with here. It's going to be a shorter video than the typical ones of these. Again, I don't really know how long the video's been recording, because I usually use the timer on the audio, but seeing as we lost quite a bit, or we lost some, then that's not great. Whoa, look how bad that is. I have not uploaded anything today yet, nor have I downloaded anything. So I'm wondering if my computer, my laptop messing up and reconnecting did something there. But also, I live in an apartment. It's shared internet. Who knows, people might be coming home now. But it's not great. And that's one of the reasons why we did this across 2 days. Because if one day is bad, then maybe the second day is better. And it's usually on a different day and hopefully on a different time. So, yeah. But the goal of this video was to see, do I feel more comfortable playing the PS3 version? And I do. The jumping's better, the camera's better. But the second question is it the better version of Sly? And for me, I think it's better than the original PS2 version, but is it better than the emulated PS2 version? Because the emulated version has the rewind feature. I haven't really needed a rewind yet, but is that because I know what's coming, because I've done it once already? Or is it because I'm finding the controls much tighter, more accurate, and I'm not needing any help? That's the typical question. So it'd be really cool if you guys have also played this HD version as well as the emulated PS2 version. It'd be interesting to hear your opinion, what you think about it. For me, I'm enjoying it. If I enjoy it that much, I might actually try and see if I can get it, either disc or download. It'll also be a part of the PS3 Cross Media Bar game preview series. That's mostly a lot of YouTube shorts of PS3 menus and stuff. Unfortunately, PlayStation Plus Premium Cloud Streaming Service does not have the same PS3 Cross Media Bar as retail units. If I had the disc and my retail PS3, I could show everyone the game preview, upload that video, but that doesn't happen on PlayStation Plus Cloud Streaming Service. The only PS3 menu we have takes us out of the game into a separate menu, which is all to do with the saves and the trophies. And when you finish there, it takes you out of that menu and back straight into the game. So it is a little different. But Cloud Monday, it's a little interesting. It's not so much is it a cloud streaming game, it's more me, a personal mission for myself. So it's kind of an interesting experience for me. So I'm having fun with this. So part 2 will continue next week with the same game. And until then, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, or YouTube shorts we have, or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. That's a small YouTube channel. We get no money from YouTube. But with Ko-fi, we can get donations, including PayPal. And we got some subscription tiers, so maybe one of them will interest you. But whenever I see you again, please take care.